Let's welcome her to the stage because Linda is about to bring the heat.
And I'm going through my writings and I'm like, dang, I don't have nothing that's like really celebrating anything. Everything's like, it's not triumphs. It's not anything positive. It's all dark. So I went to go meditate. I went to go pray and think about it. And the message that I got back was celebrate yourself. So I'm Nigerian, and in my household, it was always about doing the next thing or raising the bar, accomplishing the next achievement, and not really taking time to celebrate yourself. So here I am as an adult, and I get this message to celebrate myself. I don't know how to do that. I don't know where to start. So I put it in the back of my mind, and over time I'm thinking about it. And so I'm driving one day, and this is the importance of that song. It just came to me in the car. And, I'm going to call, how can I love somebody else if I can't love myself enough to? So I'm like, dang, and the last thing that I'm thinking about is to know. And throughout the day, I'm like, what does this mean? What does this mean with this message of celebrating myself? So if anyone knows me, you know that I like to break things down. I like to look up definitions. And so I looked up the definition of to know. And there were 3 parts of the definition. And one was to recognize. The other one was to understand. And the last one was to be aware. So I said, okay, bet. God, you're giving me this assignment. I'm the type of student when the teachers say do a book report, I'm gonna make sure I do it all to the T. It's gonna have a beautiful front cover. It's gonna look dope. So I said, okay, I'm going to write the poem on a mirror. Now you ask me, why would I write the poem on mirrors? Well, it's challenging for me to look at my reflection. So why not write the poem on a mirror and see my reflection through the words? Yes, that's what it said. So the title of this poem, To Know, is a reflection of the definition of those 3 parts of the definition, is to be aware, to understand, and to recognize. So here I am up here. It's going to be a vulnerable moment for me because I've never done this before. I may shed a tear. But here we go. To know. Yeah. And I'm going to talk to myself. That's the other thing. I don't talk to myself very well. I will talk to people and give them the utmost positive vibe, energy. But when it's time for me to talk to myself, I'm like, yo. So I'm going to practice my body language and everything when I'm talking to myself as if I'm talking to someone else, because that's something that we have to practice. I don't know if anyone else struggles with that, but the thoughts that we have in our mind, it's very challenging sometimes to think positive and give ourselves those affirmations that we need. Yolanda, you better recognize that your hustle is unmatched. The way you moved out of state 3 times in 6 years, all faith, no fear. When God said move, you moved just like that. The way you observe self, take a hit, fall, rise, and bounce right back. The way you took on a position at a Division I school with no background in that sport, just a vision to teach students how to overstand self. Speak up, write down, be aware of their emotions, and stay on track. In a world where young athletes are harshly criticized and attacked. You see, your motivation to succeed at that, it was lethal. The blueprints, behind the scenes research, it was unbelievable. The way you walked through those doors on your first day, peep the entitled eagles, offset energy, gossiping me gold right away. You reminded yourself on a daily, I ain't here to be nobody's homie. I'm here on assignment by God. Growth purposes only. I'm here for the future me, for the blessings I can't see, for the students in my classrooms, for my audience, from the front row to the balcony. I'm here for the 5,000 plus square feet for my family, for my ancestors who fought for me, for no weapon formed against me. Yolanda, recognize your resiliency. You bought a journal. You titled it, Millionaire in the Making. You wrote yourself a visionary check that you will hope to one day cash in. You jotted down all your ideas and started shaking and baking. Check it. Not going back into the office, period. Linda, you were serious. You see, a few seconds left in the final quarter, the job came at you on a fast break during the COVID outbreak. They tried to hit you with the crossover. You stole it back. Game over. Owned your own time. Broke down all your services. Marked them with a $sign and a contract. Direct deposit requested, no in-person contact. You read books by Mark Batterson, Miles Monroe, and 50 Cent. You posted your bedroom. And only car online for rent. Eliminating every bill and expense. You took risk after risk while people was getting on you diss after diss. Yeah, your phone was hella cracked. Yeah, there was a future that it lacked. Yeah, sometimes the screen would go black and you had to turn it off and on just to get the power back. It took payments though. PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, and Venmo. Matter of fact, you named it the money phone because you knew there would come a day when you would look back on the milestone. You brainstormed your own cleaning business on this sheet of paper. Sorry, y'all, it's emotional. Yolanda, you gotta understand. Understand that people are gonna have questions. Why you ghost them? Why you was active on social media in the background but ain't post nothing? Why they asking all them questions, making statements, assuming why they ain't called to see how you was doing amusing? Understand you were pursuing wealth in your skills and talents. You used the light from the darkness of your depression to put together the pieces. You set up 3 businesses online, no cost out of pocket, fitness model, personal trainer, writing coach, 7 screenplays, 4 feature films, 8 books that you ghost wrote. Understand you study the weaknesses and strengths of the companies you model for. You woke up every morning at 5 a.m. to walk to the gym. You put together a virtual team and design your own fitness program. When the doctor told you about the fibroid on your uterus, the size of a grapefruit, you created your own signature burdock root fruit juice. Walking fasting and meditation was your healing roots. Yolanda, be aware. Be aware people will try to discredit you. But to know who you are, they gotta know who you be, boo. You be that chick they can pull up on if they want to. Grew up Jersey, but forever a Bronx, baby. 4 train, 176th Street, Tremont Avenue University. White rice and butter was a delicacy. Whew. When there was no electricity. It was all gravy, though. You never went outside ashy, though. When moms ain't had no Vaseline, she looked at the stove and grabbed the Crisco. Your friends ain't have to know the secret to your glow. And since we're on that note, be aware. Be aware your skin tone ain't enlightening to a lot of folk. You see, your dreams, they will provoke. They'll smile in your face, then hit you with the ugly dog. They'll try to push you to quit. But you dip that like artichoke, lay low for a few years. Some take it personal. Can't be mad at you because it's what you're born to do. You be that chick with the pretty skin. The one they hating on because you're Nigerian. Meanwhile, you ain't got nothing but love for all shades of melanin. You ain't gonna hate on a Liberian because she Liberian. Make it make sense. Racism amongst Africans. Yolanda, you be that chick that's beautiful. Yolanda, you be that chick that's beautiful. You be that chick that ain't gotta show your ass on the internet. You different. You ain't nobody's freak show. You spiritual. You be that chick that can't raise a man, boo. You can't level him up if he can't fill his own cup. You be that chick that sheds a tear every once in a while. It's okay to cry. You ain't got to be strong all the time. But when it's time, you wipe your eyes. Because you be that chick that's about it. Take a loss, won't complain about it. Go somewhere, meditate, pray about it. Buy a journal and write about it. Turn the entry into a book, get on stage and talk about it. Turn that book into an online course, then take it to the streets and teach about it. You be that chick that came and made it through the mud in Supreme Court trenches, on a mission, Viola Davis, fences. You be that chick with the middle name Ogundu, silent shooter, popping off in the black published magazines. Issue 19, Harvey B. Gantt Center finalist of Spoken Dreams. Linda, know, when you have a calling on your life, you're going to be misunderstood. Know that all your hard work is going to help move your mama out there. Know that one day you're going to look back on this piece like, damn, July 9th, 2023, you made history.